It's my birthday. I am 30 years old. Ah, fuck. I'm 30. I'm 30. 30. 30? The big 3-0? 30? 30 is a weird age because it's kind of the age that you sort of set a lot of milestones for yourself. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to be in a certain place in my career by 30. I want to get married by 30. I want to do this. I want to do that. You know, and then you're 30. And then it's just kind of like, all right. All right. And to be honest, you know, it's sort of like 30 years old on the horizon has certainly been like a pretty driving force for me, like throughout my career in my 20s. It's like, yo, I gotta do this, this, and this by the time I turn 30. Like it's like 30 is a goal. 30 is like, you wanna be a certain type of person by the time you turn 30. Now 30 is not old, right? It's not old. It's not old, all right? It's young. It's like the new 20. It's like the new 20. I'm pretty much 18 still. I have young years in me left. The thing is, okay, like approaching 30 has given me a lot of anxiety. I think that's pretty normal. I think it's something a lot of people sort of go through. A lot of existential questions and identity crisis and like, who am I? And am I where I want to be? And all that good stuff. And you know, I feel like the closer I've become to today, the more at ease I've felt and the more comfortable I felt and the more great I felt. You know, if I were to reflect back on my 20s, honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I've done. I'm pretty happy with what I've accomplished. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at in my career. I'm really happy with where I'm at skill-wise. I'm really happy with who I am and the type of person I've become. In the 20s, you experience a lot of growth, and you really, I mean, you evolve a lot, you know, in that sort of 10-year span. And I feel like I've pretty much set myself up for my 30s. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on who I am. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on my values and what I want to accomplish. Like, I'm pretty good. I mean, no one is like 100%, you know, everything, but you know, life is a work in progress. Life is a work in progress. We tend to put a lot of pressure on ourselves as we get older, but the older I get, the more it's my goals change. And the more I grow and evolve and change with it. And there's only so much you can plan ahead. You know, I think the best thing you could do is really just take your life one day at a time. So like now, looking down the barrel of my 30s, looking down the barrel of the next decade of my life, honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think it's gonna be freaking lit. I think it's gonna be awesome. Like, I'm awesome. I don't know, like, this is gonna be great. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm straight up about to enter the prime of my life. Like, yo, the next 5 years are gonna be sick. I mean, I don't know. I just have a feeling, you know, that shit's gonna pop off. Hey, you never know, but you gotta manifest that shit. Put that energy into the world, you know? If I were to give advice to the youngins, the children of the world, people in their 20s, you know, I would say this, right? Just be bold. Take chances, make mistakes. This is the time to figure out who you are, to figure out what kind of person you want to be, to figure out what you love, to try different things, to mess up different things, to fail and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail, and hopefully one day you don't and it turns into something. But now I could say things like, put money in an IRA and go to the gym and whatever. I don't do that. I'm not the guy to say that. Whatever. I'm a big believer of following your passions personally. You only live once. You only live once. And what you do for work, what you do for your job, your career, it's not just a way to make money. It's what you do. It's who you are. It's where you spend all your time. And a lot of people work at places for the wrong reasons. Well, to make money or make a living or whatever it is. It's not to say bad, but I know a lot of people personally who are just kind of miserable, right? And who just are not happy with where they're at. Now, say you do follow your passion, right? Say you do follow what you want to do, but you're not quite where you want to be when you want to be. Honestly, that's fine, because I don't need to be the best, and you don't need to be the best. No one needs to be the best. But the thing is, what's important is for you to do your best. As long as you do your best, as long as you put an effort into whatever you want to do, truly put in your everything into what you want. And if then you don't succeed, then there's no reason to look back and dwell and have any regrets. You only have one life. You only have one life. And so I would just advocate, find the thing that you love doing. Find it. And do it. And even if it's risky, even if it's scary, even if maybe you don't have the support system that you might need from your family, your friends, but you feel it inside of you, follow that voice inside of you. Because your 20s is the best time to experiment and figure that stuff out. Don't worry what people think about you. Be yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Don't be ashamed to be who you are. Be weird. Be different. Life has no rule book. There's no right or wrong way to live your life. Sometimes you get caught up in what others think. What does my family think? What does society think? But you owe it to yourself to live the best life that you can live, to live the happiest life that you can live, to live the life that you want for yourself. And it's not always going to be easy, but you owe it to yourself, to try. Don't take life too seriously. I think that's a big one. Don't put that much pressure on yourself. The thing is, nothing really matters that much. Nothing is that big of a deal. If you fuck up, if you don't make whatever bullshit deadline, whatever, I don't know. It's nothing is that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Just don't put that much pressure on yourself. Don't. Just be happy. And what does it mean to be happy? That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother video. My neighbor just pulled up. I'm just gonna wait until he's gone.
Hello.
How's it going? How are you?
Okay. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Rachel's son.
Oh, Rachel.
Yeah, I came from LA. I'm just shooting a little video.
Oh,
Yeah, what's your name?
Carlo.
Carlo. Cool, good to meet you, Carlo. Yeah. Live a good life, be happy. Well, what more can you do? Shit. So that's about it. Hopefully you glean something out of it. Maybe you can like or sub to this channel. It is your boy's birthday. Might as well. Happy birthday to me. Woo!